everybody, it is Kim from GetGreenBeWell.com. Today I am going to show you an unboxing and a review of a new product that I just received, and it is the Honeywell Portable Air Conditioner. Now Honeywell asked if I wanted to review one of these products, and I said definitely, because first and foremost this is a dehumidifier, and I speak a lot about using a dehumidifier to control the moisture levels in your home as a way of reducing mold, keeping mold growth down, and just making a more comfortable and healthy home. Now, in addition to being a dehumidifier, this 3-in-1 product actually has a fan as well, and it is a portable air conditioner, which I thought was just amazing, because to have a 3-in-1 system like that, where you can use it just as a dehumidifier or you can use it as an air conditioner if you need to during the year, is really a lot of bang for your buck. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about this. Again, it is the Honeywell Portable Air Conditioner. It is model number MM14CCS. So that way, if you are looking for it online, you know exactly which one that we are reviewing and unboxing. I'm going to show you a little bit about the packaging as well. I do have to say, first and foremost, this is a very heavy unit. And it might not be a problem for you if you live on a first story level, like you don't have any steps going into your home, you don't have to go upstairs into a condo unit or anything like that. However, if you do have mobility issues, if you cannot lift heavy weights, or if you do live on a second or third level unit without a elevator, that could be an issue, because it took 2 grown men to lift this up a few flights of stairs, and the UPS person as well, when they delivered it, was kind of surprised by how heavy it is. So I just want to make that very clear. It's kind of like buying a bed in a box. You know it's going to be heavy, you know it's going to be an awkward box, but you don't quite realize how awkward and heavy it is until it's delivered. And then if you are living on your own, or you just don't have the ability to pick that up and get it out from the street or the porch or whatever into your home, it could be an issue. So keep that in mind and have somebody at home to help you with the unboxing. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the packaging. Let's open it up and show you this Honeywell 3-in-1 air conditioner and dehumidifier unit. Alright, so we are going to follow the directions on top of the box. It shows you how to effectively open the unit. First of all is cut the straps. So we will cut these off. They were actually helpful in trying to get the box into the house and up the stairs. So then from there, we're just going to open the top flaps as suggested. It opens from the top, obviously. And then inside you're going to have some accessories. So we'll open up the rest of the packaging that is in there. Lift up the styrofoam unit. So you have the air conditioner, dehumidifier right here. And then over here you are going to have some of the accessories. Cut that open. That is attached. Wire to the unit. So I will take out some of these accessories that go with the unit, and then we'll be able to take the unit out of the box. That as well. Power cord out, and you've got the instructions in there. That's why it's just taking a moment. So you have this unit as well. This is where you're going to find the instructions. It has a remote control. It has batteries in it as well, and the manual. So we'll put all these aside, and then we will get the unit out. Alright, then after putting the flaps back, we are going to lift up. Let all the packaging fly away. And then the last step, according to the box, is to take the unit and to take it off of this packaging on the bottom, and then we'll be all set to start putting it to use. Okay, so the front of the unit has a protective film, which we are going to remove as well. Actually protected very well on the bottom as well, so we're going to have to remove that packaging wrap around there to get the protective film off. Alright, so we are getting ready to put the unit together. Now, first of all, I just want to do a little bit of the specifications about this unit that I haven't talked about yet. This is about 75 pounds. On the box, it says the entire component and unit is about 93. So that includes the accessories and the packaging and everything. So just to put it into perspective. However, it is on casters, so it easily rolls, and you can put it into whatever rooms that you want to, just keeping in mind that you can roll it into the room, but you're still going to have to readjust all of the hoses and stuff that we're about to show you how to do. So this was the first accessory. We've gone ahead and put that on there already just to make sure that it fit, and are finding that it's not really coming off well. So we don't want to take that off and accidentally break it. So that was snapped in or screwed in there. And then we have the hose unit, and it is best to put it all together like this. It does extend, but you don't want to do that yet. So keep it all attached, and then we are going to be threading this on back here. And it's going to take a couple tries or a couple twists to get it in properly. And then from there, we are going to attach it to the unit where you put it into the window. So this unit is expandable, and then it can go horizontally or it can go vertically. So it really works with whatever windows that you might have. And then there are these adjustments right here, so it can slide up and it can slide down. So we are going to put it in vertically because that works for our windows right now. And just kind of put it in there and snap it in. And then we're going to be extending the hose and putting it in the window. Okay, so we have attached the hose into the unit. Now, actually, I showed it being done before putting this extender in the window. You really should put the extender in the window first and then put the hose in, but I didn't want to take it back out. So just learn from my mistakes and don't do that. So we put it in, and you just adjust it up and down, horizontally, whatever works for your window. Be sure to put the window tight against it, and then pretty much you're done. This will extend to however long you need it. Ideally, you do want it 20 inches from the wall, so we have that. And ideally, you want it about 40 inches or lower from the unit. Now, I have to say, what we have right now is about 48 inches. It's a little taller than what is recommended. That's just to show you how it works, and because just because our windows are more vertical opening, if they were horizontal, then it would actually be perfect and work that way. So from here, we can go ahead and turn it on and show you what the loudness is going to be of all of the fans settings. Okay, so you can hear me speaking, and this is the lowest fan setting. So there's two more fan settings above this. I'm going to show you. You can see there's still a lot of airflow. It's clearly making my hair blow. So you can get a lot of cooling right there. It's actually really nice. This is on the lowest, mind you. So I'll put it up one more. We need to be in front of it. There we go. This is the middle speed of the fan. So I don't know if you can hear that sound variation. And then we'll go ahead and put it on high. And then this is the highest fan speed. So this is as high as it's going to get and as loud as it's going to get. Just to give you an idea of what you can expect if you're going to have this in your room as a portable air conditioning unit. Okay, so that is installing and using the Honeywell 3-in-1 portable air conditioner, dehumidifier, and fan. It is quite simple to install if you have the appropriate window that you can be putting the hose into, and once you get it inside and get all of the packaging off. It works great as a dehumidifier, it works great as an air conditioner, it works great as a fan. You probably wouldn't buy it just to have it as the fan option, but it's nice to have that option when it's not necessary to have the air conditioning going on. Keep in mind that it does roll, so you can put this throughout the house. Again, you're just gonna have to readjust the window alignment, but that's really not that big of a deal. It actually is a lot easier than it appears to be. So it's just a great unit. I do want you to keep in mind though that if you are using it as a dehumidifier, that it does have to be continuous drainage. There isn't that bucket underneath, but it is perfect if you're going to be putting it in a basement, or if you're living in more humid and temperate zones like on the East Coast. We used to be living in Florida, so obviously dehumidifiers were necessary everywhere that you lived, and in basements it's a great way to keep everything dehumidified as well. And then if you don't have cooling systems in a basement, or if you don't have a cooling system in your home, this is ideal for getting through the summer months. It's also great for emergency use as well. We have family that has one of these units as an emergency use, because if you are living on the East Coast, you know a lot of times if there's a hurricane or a natural disaster and the power goes out, that the heat and humidity for the days following, if you don't have power, are absolutely miserable. So if you had a generator that could support this unit, it would be ideal for emergency preparedness. Hard to say, but easy to do. Just get one of these units. So for more information, head to the website, getgreenbewell.com. We have all kinds of information about how to create a healthy home. I will be putting a link below to this exact unit, so if you want to be buying it and looking more into the specs, be sure to follow that. Okay, so if you've liked this video review and unboxing, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put those down below. And we do tons of videos about products that you bring into your home that are healthier and help create a more non-toxic and happier place to live. So be sure to subscribe to the channel as well. We'd love it if you did that. Until next time, everybody, take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.